Hello, my name is Asmodeus and welcome back to Vampyr. Now, as some of you may see right here in my XP box, I did end up spending my XP, and because I thought that I might have needed it. But that's beside the point. Let's go back in. There's nothing I can use here right now. Okay. Actually, I have a thing. 60 damage, 45 damage. But less. Shots. So I want to see what this does for now. Why is there a thing? Go away. What? Oh, wait, over here. Apparently I did miss something.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
It might have something to do with the fact that blood everywhere. I don't hear anything. Oh. Hello. Apparently I'm hearing those guys. But I don't know who those guys are, so. Ooh, I have a scythe. Equip a two-handed weapon and press Y to use its special ability. The scythe, for instance, can be used to parry an incoming attack, inflicting heavy stun damage if timed correctly. Okay. It can be equipped to Y, so. Oh. Okay. Okay. You do more damage, but attack speed goes down. Okay. Hold on. Maybe this will help. My mouth keeps going back into
Please, let go of me. Oh my god. I can't stand it anymore.
Oh wait, I get it. I need to use two hands for this. I was being a
This
stupid.
place reeks of bloodshed.
I was just being a stupid.
I could never harm you, Mr. Hampton. You're
I
my
can't
only
go.
friend.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
God. Die. William Bishop. Okay. Why are you not? Okay. Well, that's done. Did you leave me any presents? You did not. Okay.
William, please, stop.
Let's start to.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain scales are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by Scal?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
Well then. Thanks for the help, I guess.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed this drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Okay. So, okay, there's nothing behind me.
This poor creature can't be my maker.
Well, apparently he is. Blood sample of William Bishop. A fresh sample of William Bishop's blood in a small tube. Lovely. Did I read this? I read this. Yeah, I read these. I don't have anything else, I think. Oh, I have a bludgeon. What is you?
Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Could be. I don't know. I've never heard of the word skull. Like, I love vampire-related things. But I've never heard of a skull. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of a skull. Oh, wrong button. But if you have, let me know what it is down in the comments below, and I will look it up. Better yet, I'll just look it up after I finish with this playthrough. It's not going to be as long as the previous one, because that one was mostly just me gushing over the game, because it was good, very good. Like, a first impression, it's like, yeah. Also, if you're wondering why I keep looking over there, it's because I moved my webcam from over there to over there. So now you guys can see my face better. Listen to that music. So good.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... what manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... who is she?
What woman?
No, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that Skal. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again, from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Okay, so now I am a physician at the hospital. Now I have a job and a legitimate reason not to be present during daylight hours. So that should give me plenty of coverage to go around town and bite people's necks.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Ichabod Crane? Okay, so we're able to just walk around. Okay, I have a mission. Take me to a hospital. I have accepted Dr. Swansea's help. I will work at the Pembroke Hospital. I have no choice. The man knows about my condition, about what I have become, a vampire. I can't believe this. I don't know anything about this secluded medical facility. Everybody here will take me for what I am not anymore. Jonathan E. Reed, the famous surgeon. I must lie to them all, to the patients, to the staff, to this. This is my new home, where I will hide from all who are after me. Where I will hide from everyone until I get a better understanding of what's going on. My current quest is analyze William Bishop's blood in the hospital. So take me to a hospital. Internal thirst succeeded. Okay. Can't go there. Nothing for me over there. Okay, so first let's look around and see if we can find some stuff that might be of service to us. Not really. I'm trying the best I can.
Nah, it's not her.
Rotten ore, Christine. Each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river. Try it all.
Okay.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
Okay, so I'll let you bleed. I'll kill you, or be more polite. I'll be more
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
The blood quality indicates how much XP you obtain from a particular citizen. The higher the blood quality, the more XP you get. To drink the blood of your prey, you first need to mesmerize them to lead them out of sight of the others. Your mesmerize level must be equal or higher than the citizen's resistance. Press LB to mesmerize Clay.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Okay. So where exactly do I need to go? Here? Okay. I'm embracing. Hi, honey. Give me a kiss.
In the back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fart me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Yeah. I don't think you will. Anyways, thanks for the XP. I appreciate it. Is there... Oh, there is. Give me. Tiny command handle. I not can speak good. Okay, a little less dramatic is welcome. Is there anything over here that I can take?
To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
Yes, thank you. Oh, over here. I noticed. So there's nothing over here, I guess. Anyways, I have my first blood. Yay! Okay, I went all the way back for nothing. Great. Yeah. Rest we've all blah blah blah. Loud! Very loud. Why is it so loud? Hello.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Okay. Let's see your details. Ooh, if I kill you, I get a shit ton of XP, but I'm not gonna because I probably need you. You're live in London or personal questions? You're live in London. What's the situation here? Tell me what's that.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Okay. Anyone that stands out or speak up? Anyone that stands out.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Okay. Speak up.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Okay. Yeah, true. What's the situation?
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
Okay. The invisible... Oh, got this hospital filled.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
Well, it's not exactly unexpected, because most people don't want to be anyone near constantly dying people. The invisible enemy.
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Yeah. Also, I've never met someone who doesn't want to gossip about their colleagues. But I guess different times and all that. Wait, did I miss something? I did not. Okay, so personal questions. Oh, I need hints. Okay.
Goodbye,
Bye.
nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Anything over here? No. Got a glass file. Sick people. Yeah, shut up. I'm checking some things. Hold your horses. Is there something over here? No. Yeah, I'm coming. Hi.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the 2nd floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I have a few questions.
I would like to ask a few questions first.
Oh, no sigh. Who's Dr. Swansea?
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Why so snappy? Girl! I've only just met him, or he knows me more than I know him.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
I've only just met him.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
My hair. What is up with it? Okay then. How's Mr. Hampton?
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
Poor Mr. Hampton. And where's my room?
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
2nd floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Okay, thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Did she just put her nose in the air like she's too good for me?
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Cadogan fellow.
Perhaps you should. Anything over here? No. Something over here. See, this is why I just check everything, because there might be things hidden in back here that you wouldn't know otherwise. Okay. My vampire senses are not tingling. Anything else? I don't see anything. I might have missed something because I'm also doing this as a let's play, because so I might not see anything.
I thought last summer's epidemic was difficult.
I might not see some things. Oh, you. That's actually you. Who are you?
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good
Oh, it's
evening,
you.
Doctor.
Oops.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Safer here than anywhere else in the East End.
Ooh, I can open you. And I got a small bottle. Hello.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Okay. You're alive in London. How is the situation around here? What's your occupation?
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Well, someone has to do it. I mean, you get a lot of shit thrown at you, and I know from experience that some people are not the most cooperative. But it's a rewarding job, I think. Like, not a lot of people can handle that. I have a relative who did that, and he did it for so long, and it's really heavy because you can get cold at the middle of the night. How's your sanity? You sound like you've had it rough. How's your sanity situation?
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
Ooh. See, that's why. Yeah. You sound like you've had it rough.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital. That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
True. Oh, I've got a new investigation. I think that's the first one I ever got. What's the situation around here?
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is alright? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
Well, certainly not getting any better. Smuggling weapons.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
True, technically, but still. I did this one. Personal questions. I need hints. Okay then, let's trade.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
I know. I've been called smart sometimes. Milton shotgun. Ooh. Okay, so how much are you? 315? I don't have that much. Shotgun shells. Oh, I can buy multiple. I'm gonna buy all. Common handle, common trigger, common tiny part, aluminium powder, aluminium shard. Wait, what are these actually for? A small amount of aluminium powder that probably comes from a factory can be used as filler metal for welding. Oh, I did not know that. Same small amount of industrial lubricant which can be used for ranged weapon mechanisms. I'm just gonna leave it here for now. Thanks anyways, Milton.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
I don't know if you should be happy about that. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. Milton Hooks, the Pembroke's ambulance driver, confessed the patient he was bringing to the hospital attacked him. He had to escape through the facility's garden but lost his wallet while doing so. The attacker must have been quite violent, for Milton refuses to return there anymore. Maybe I should search the garden to see for myself what's really going on there. Okay. Oh no, I wanted to go. Okay, so that's over there. So I should be able to... Can I talk to you?
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Yeah.
I'm a vampire!
You're live in London. You're a vampire.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Okay. Describe how you feel. Ever heard of Cotard's?
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard's syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
Cotard?
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal.
Thelma is affected by the Cotard syndrome and believes she's a vampire. Well, wouldn't go so far as to say that she might not be a vampire, because this is a game about vampires. But okay.
You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Yes. Describe how you feel.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
And how do you feel about that? You a patient
I'm
here?
assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover to hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Okay. Your enemies, or we'll take care of you? Your enemies?
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
Interesting, interesting. And, what would you say if, I say, we'll take care of you?
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Okay. Maybe you shouldn't, like, scream that you're a vampire if you're really looking to hide from the people who are hunting you. Who are you really?
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Hulk smash, puny god.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
The pain.
Who?
It's here again.
Oh, you.
So many deaths.
Oh, you look horrible.
Life.
Hello.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
Yeah. Well, I don't think a lot of people are going to be sane when they're abducted and when they have to go through things like that. You live in London. Your presence in William Bishop's den about Tom Watts' situation in the East End docks. Let's talk about Tom Watts.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
Corruption?
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
Well, considering. Despair?
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Damn shame it is. Your presence in William Bishop's den.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Okay. What did he abduct you? You were a hero or a fool? Why did he abduct you?
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
Okay. You're a hero or a fool?
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
Okay. Situation in the East End docks.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the dockers' trade union. The Wet Boot Boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
The Wet Boot Boys? Who leads the gang now?
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
Minion? Okay. Since when do minions have last names? Has the gang been threatening you?
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long. You know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint. Not even criminals.
Oh, it's not that like that anymore. Can I ask any personal questions? Oh, I can. How do you feel?
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest. And then I could go back to the people who need me.
Nice. You need a cookie and some juice. And then you'll be fine. What do you do for a living?
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks. And I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
I'm an atheist. Are you a priest?
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Again, I'm an atheist. Why not use your cross against William?
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
Well, it might be helpful when faced with vampires. Made friends since you arrived?
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke? Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
Okay. Well, considering your occupation, that might actually be a good excuse to not visit someone, because if you think that someone's not alive, I don't think you're actively going to look for someone, especially when you think that they are just like, I don't wish to be mean, but people in those times, when they went cuckoo, they went really cuckoo. They would attack people, and like most of the time there wasn't a way to save those people. So the only thing that you could do was either convert them to Christ, or try and make it as easy for them as possible. Because otherwise, like, what could you do? Like, nothing really. But yeah.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
Also, like, it keeps saying that I'm an atheist, but that actually means, like, I don't believe in God, but there might be something else out there. And when so it doesn't necessarily mean that I don't believe in anything, but it just means that I just don't believe in the fact that there's a God, because if there is a God, why is he not helping all that much? Like, I'm not trying to diss anyone who believes, and like, I probably should just stop talking about this, but the only thing I believe in is that everyone has their own right to believe in anything they want, as long as they leave everyone else alone. Like, you don't need to push your own religion on someone else when they don't want to. Because this is a free world, and like, you can say whatever you want, but if you don't want to believe in one thing, you don't have to believe in one thing. But that's me just rambling. Let's get on. In the name of mercy, they depend on you. Nurses.
To reveal all your secrets to me, even the darkest thoughts in your heart.
Okay. Nurses are needed now. Inquire at the nearest appointments office of the Ministry of Labour and National Service, or write to 15 Kingways, London. Who is talking? Oh, it's you two. Okay. Okay, I need to go here, I'm guessing, for the... Yeah, for the investigation thing. Okay, so somewhere over here, I think.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Die, 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 die. Ah, I died. Oops. Oopsie boopsie.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that caravan first.
Okay, so do I still have all my shit? Apparently, oh, damn it. No, go away. Go. Go. I still have all my shit, so all my progress is still saved, I think. Okay, so that went a little bit better. Hopefully the next one will also go a little bit better. You guys don't have anything. Damn it. Okay, so. Anything I can do to you? And stun. Damn it! Fuck! Yeah, yeah. Okay, this is going good. Attack. And move. No! No! Damn it. And it was going so well. Pooey. I should probably just... you know what? I'll just do this later and first go on with the main quest. Let's go upstairs. Okay, so I'm supposed to be on this floor. Thankfully. I see a Chloe. Is there more Chloes? Ooh, there's a thing. Nice. So, what are you? A used hacksaw. A surgical hacksaw able to cut through bone. Have a clay's hatchet. I should pay more attention to what I get. A good and solid hatchet often used on boats. This one belonged to Clay Cox and has been customized to be of better use in a fight. Okay. Wait, was there anything over? No, there wasn't. Okay, so let's move on. Closed. Let's see, Dr. Tippett, Dr. Strickland, and Dr. Aykroyd. Okay. Dr. Reed, this is my office.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes.
Yep.
Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Nope. Okay, so there was a Y there. I don't know why. Oh, because I have to analyze this. First, let's see if I can upgrade anything. No. I have nothing I can update. Bottle of cheap gin. Have empty bottle of cheap gin. This item can be recycled into components. I can get 1 glass vial. Okay. Small bottle can also. Thank you. To analyze the components you found to unlock new recipes, click on the to analyze components. First need to analyze the components you found to unlock new recipes. Oh wait, I know. Well, first I'm going to do this. Light regeneration serum. Regenerate 300 health points instantly, then 150 health points over 15 seconds. Ooh, nice. But I need sodium hypochlorite solution for that.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time.
Plus files. Documents. It's a rare opportunity. Oh, wait, article on icons. It's a rare opportunity and almost a privilege to approach a vampire to observe their most intriguing physical and psychological traits with a scientific and rational eye. Here are some of the most fascinating abilities I've personally observed over the last 10 years while interviewing a few vampires, or econ, as they prefer to call themselves. Supernatural speed. A vampire can act and move like a mortal in all his actions, but third eye will spot that they have the keenest senses and can react quicker than any mortal. On a few occasions, alarm, surprise, necessity to flee, I have seen a vampire move so quickly it is almost as if he had vanished, just to reappear somewhere else. The human eye cannot follow their movements when they act so quickly. But it is not a teleport or dematerialization. It is only a supernatural speed. For me, it is a cat-like attribute, which allows them to run, dodge, or jump longer and faster than us. I also noticed that such speed seems to exhaust them, and that they are bound to physical limitations. Mesmerism. One of the most powerful abilities a vampire can deploy is the capacity to force a mortal to obey them. I call this trait mesmerism, but it has nothing to do with the mortal ability to alter a subject's mental state. A vampire can bend the mortal to their will, and they can even break a mind. A vampire I interviewed even told me the more a subject tries to resist, the more permanent the damage will be, as if the vampire could literally fracture their target's psyche. The same vampire explained to me that this ability required time to master, and that the result could vary widely from one session to another. Implant a false memory, erase a painful one, the possibilities are endless and frightening. Blood awareness. This may be the most catastrophic ability of all concerning vampires, since it is the cause of so many tragedies for them and us. Vampires crave for blood. They must use their will to restrain themselves from frenziedly drinking every drop of blood they can see. They need blood to function and to express their full supernatural traits. A famished vampire can be very weak, even if he cannot die of hunger or thirst. This urge, this need for blood, may explain why a vampire is so aroused by it. A vampire confessed to me that blood could sometimes blind them, since its smell and attractiveness can be so strong. When he focuses, a vampire can almost see blood all around them, inside warm bodies, through walls, on a supposedly clean weapon, etc. The same vampire could even told me that he can see if a mortal has clean blood or is ill, and that in some cases he can even sense diseases, infected clothes, or even times in a room, or even items in a room. If this is true, it could have so many medical applications it almost beggars belief. Yay, cool. Ooh, I got a thingy. Dragonbane. This ancient sword with a Latin phrase engraved on the blade had been forged in Wales during the 6th century and belonged to Paulus Aurelianus, founder of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole. Legend says that he had this blade forged before he chose the path of exile and left England with his people. Dragonbane has been passed to each new primate of the Brotherhood. It may have been used in secret ceremonies. When a primate was sent on a path of war to defeat a hostile creature, the sacred sword was supposedly lost during the schism between the Brotherhood and the Guard of Friwen in the middle of the 19th century. It seems a few copies may have been made, but this is the true and original Dragonbane. Ooh, nice. Cool. Okay, I want to equip this. Yes. Thank you. And I want. Oh God, wrong button. Ooh, I have a new weapon. Nicknamed Barker because the noise produced when firing and... Shut up. It's 54, 160, 45. I'm gonna do this. Okay, so check the details. Nicknamed Barker because the noise produced when firing and the shape of its large nozzle. This pistol was conceived, crafted and held by Carl Eldridge, second leader of the Guard of Privin. Heavy, not very accurate, and supplied with a customized magazine. It is a gun designed to quickly make many big holes in targets. Carl Eldridge asked to be buried with his gun, so as to be able to shoot himself in case a vampire would trick him by somehow offer him the poisonous gift of immortality. However, the gun was mysteriously stolen before the funeral, never to be seen again. And now I have it. Nice. Oh wait, I was going to... Yeah. I switched clothes. Oh, apparently I can change using this. Cool. Let's see. Yes. For now, I'm just gonna stick with this outfit because I like it better than the one that was in the DLC. Let's see. Can't do anything. For now, let's sleep. I am going to get oh, wait. Coagulation. You will block your target's blood in the veins, making them defenseless. You create an invisible barrier, absorb blah 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 blah. Nah, I'm going to get this. I was going to get this already, so I'm going to get this now. Thank you. And these are 600. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, I've got science now. Syringes, you can now carry 3 serums on you. And cartridge bag, increase the number of bullets you can carry. I'll look at these later. Tactical. Oh, I can do more. Spring. You perform a supernatural move to your target and cause damage upon landing. Shadowveil. Toggle, drain your stamina to fade into the shadows and become invisible to most enemies. Moving in this state will drain more stamina. You will exit the shadows if you attack or dodge or when your stamina is empty. Oh no. Oh. Major district events. Every night, the consequence of your actions may improve or degrade the district health status. Okay. It can also be degraded due to diseases spreading among citizens. Okay. The more lives you take, the unhealthier the district becomes. If a district's health status drops below critical threshold, it will plunge into chaos. It is for you to decide if a district's fate. Okay, well apparently I killed my killing a dude did not do a lot. Okay. Stable, healthy, serious. Not my fault. Stable. Okay.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals.
Okay.
What about my thirst for blood?
How can we go with the epidemic? Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave this episode here. I've been playing for over an hour, and I think this is more than enough for this episode. Tomorrow I'm gonna play more. I'm going to try and upload this as soon as possible. I'm most likely not going to upload this tomorrow because I just uploaded one episode today, and I don't think it's a good idea to just push out one episode after another. So I'm going to put at least one day between every upload, but I am going to upload again the day after tomorrow. Hopefully I have some videos ready to go out. I just have to put some dots, cross some T's, and then it'll be done. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I did. Like, this game is just shaping up to be the best game I have played besides The Legend of Zelda, because I'm still a Legend of Zelda fan. I will always be a Legend of Zelda fan. To me, Legend of Zelda will always be at #1. But if a game is, if there is any game that has come close to me loving a game, it's this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give that like button a click. If you want to see more, please subscribe and push that bell icon so you know when I upload new videos. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!